Let's get straight to the earnings. Metropolis Healthcare, the company posted a largely in line set of numbers. The revenue was up close to 11% on a year-on-year basis. This growth was led by a rise in patient as well as testing volumes. We're joined by Mr. Surendran, the CEO of the company. Hi, Mr. Surendran. Good morning and thanks a lot for joining in. Let's focus on the Mumbai market. What has been the growth in the past quarter in the Mumbai market? And could you tell us what is the updated market share? I think you were guiding for it to move up in the coming quarters. So what is it?
Good morning and good morning to all your viewers. And of course, yeah, we have had a good consistent quarter once again. And coming back to your question on Mumbai, see overall we have had a very good growth in the overall Maharashtra market. Not only Mumbai, Pune, rest of Maharashtra. Our B2C has actually grown beyond 21%. Right in the market, and of course Mumbai market growth is about 15-16%, which is above the company levels of growth. So overall Mumbai and Maharashtra is looking pretty good.
All right, and Mumbai market shares, I missed that number. Earlier you were talking about market share moving to around 25 to 30%. I think the last updated number is 15 to 20%. Are you outgrowing the Mumbai market?
See, it's very difficult for us to read the market share in this industry because more than 80% of the market is unorganized. We only have the information from the listed companies. So, if I look at it overall sense of the market, and none of the operators have really talked about too big about Mumbai, and our growth in Mumbai is about 15-16%. So definitely all indicators says that we have gained market share in Mumbai. But how much is it? Quantifying it is very difficult for us to do this at this point of time.
All right. And one is fair to assume that, you will meet your full year guidance that you've given at the start of this year itself. Revenue for the first half is up 13% in line with your guidance of 13 to 15%. Margins as well at 25.5% in line with your guidance of 25 to 26% itself. What I really wanted to know, Mr. Surendran, was what exactly was the growth that you saw in your new centers? How much of the growth in this quarter was led by existing centers? And what is the average realization per patient in both premium and the non-premium segments?
See, if I split the overall revenue growth into the new centers and of the existing centers, right, about the same center growth, we are seeing about 12% above growth in terms of new, the same center growth, which is existing centers growing in excess of 12%. And 4 to 5% of growth is actually coming from the new centers that we are setting up across the country, right? And of course, there is a little bit of churn of the existing center that really is the neutralizing number to 13.4% that you will see. And of course, the realization has grown by about 6%. And of the 6% realization growth, if I can split that into price and the product mix, about 2 to 3% is coming from the price increase that we did in January this year, and about 3% is coming from the product mix, which is the drive that we are having on the True Health packages as well as the specialty portfolio. And both the specialty is growing by about 16%, and True Health is growing by about 23%. This is helping us to improve the overall realization.
Indeed, I just want to touch upon that because that's where the bulk of the growth is coming in. Specialty and True Health, both of them are growing very, very well. So on a steady state basis, what is the growth you're looking at in both these two segments?
So see, both these segments put together adds up to almost half of the company's revenue.
Yes.
Right. And we would definitely see further headroom available as far as True Health and both True Health as well as specialty is concerned. We would like to take the True Health growth to maybe towards the 20% in the coming quarters. And similarly, the specialty can also get into that levels, that range in the coming quarters. And this will continue to be our growth drivers going forward. And of course, our expansion into the tier 3 cities is the other growth lever that you will see playing out for us in the coming quarters.
Right. I mean, all of this, if you could give us a sense of what sort of patient volume growth do you anticipate over the next couple of quarters? And on the prices as well, you've taken price hikes of about 2 to 3%. Mix has improved your realizations by about 2 to 3%. Mix will continue to improve because you are talking about these businesses growing faster. Price hikes, they are a function of also competition, right? So to that extent, what is it that you can guide for when it comes to competition and patient volume growth over the next couple of quarters?
So see, we have reported 7% patient volume growth in the last quarter and a similar number in the quarter one as well. And if I split this into B2B, B2C and institutional, we have had about almost 12% patient volume growth in the B2C segment. But what is actually pulling us down on the patient volume growth is the institutional business, which we have, as a choice, we decided to a little bit disengage. And that's why the overall weighted average of the patient volume growth is 7%. As we go forward, and we will clearly see this is the patient volume growth coming to a high single-digit number. That should be definitely be happening in the next few quarters, right? And the specialty and the True Health packages is going to be continuously going to be the drivers, and that's going to take the overall realization better, like I said some time back. Price increase, we did a January price increase this year. And normally what we have seen in this industry, price increase normally done about 24 months, 2 years to 3 years time span. So I'm not seeing any immediate opportunity for us to take the prices up, but maybe sometime next financial year at the appropriate moment, looking upon the market behavior, we will maybe take a call at that point of time.
Very quickly, Mr. Surendran, there have been hospitals that are looking to enter into the diagnostic change, which heats up the competitive intensity. What's your view on that?
See, hospitals are already there in this industry, diagnostic industry. Particularly, we are seeing the big chains of hospitals, and in Delhi and in Hyderabad are the two places that we are finding the hospital chains have come in a big way. But I think we are not finding any addition in terms of competition from the hospital chains. And hospital chains will always find it difficult to serve the customer at one price within the hospital and one price outside the hospital. That is going to be a little bit of dissonance for their customers. So we're not, finding it, anything which is really worrisome at this point of time, but it will be a good play to have in the market.
All right, we'll take note of that. And obviously, every quarter, we will keep quizzing you on the intensity of the competition, patient volume growth, and performance of your growth drivers, which are the premium healthcare and specialty businesses itself. Thanks a lot for joining in, Mr. Surendran. Wish you a good second half of this year. Take a short break. Come back on the other side. We'll get you more on the markets. But